Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Fly Weld Fab. I'm Blake and I'm back at Mark's shop. Once again, working on the Iron Duke. So today's mission is to lose this handle, do some repair here, and repair some skin, blend it out so we can put some hucks back in and clean it all up. Mark will be out in a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead, jump in, and get started. Okay, so got the ladder rack off. Mark's out, joining me. And so now we're just gonna start drilling out all these other rivets that were on here. Just got to put on as an afterthought to make this truck work back in the day. But the goal is to put that patch panel on, and we're gonna take it down so it's level around here. And then it's just gonna match more what it would back in the factory. But as we start taking more off, we're seeing more rot that has happened because of the steel and stainless steel patch panels that have been put on here. So we'll repair all that after many, many hours. You'll never even know. All right, so I'm a bad influence on Mark. So we're looking at this piece here, which is just a trim piece, and there's all these extra holes from old rivets and stuff. So start pulling the trim off, and it's just kind of held on by 3 rivets. We'll knock these out. I'll rebuild this piece new, and then we're gonna have to it'll be good too, because once this is gone, we'll be able to splice in around here and make all these patches kind of look like they should have right from the get-go.
Fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
All right, so got more stuff off, made room, put the panel up. I made these reference marks, measured down to where I want to make my cut. We have 8 3/8 here. So this is where the top of the sheet currently exists, and this is 8 3/8 lower. So I mark 8 3/8 here. This top line here is where the sheet currently exists. This is where I want to cut, and then come right down this line. So I'll transfer this line straight down. We'll cut that straight over. We'll cut this straight over. This whole piece will come out. I'll cut that here to the second line, down, over, and that piece should go straight in, but it's gonna be over to about here. So I'm actually gonna have one more reference line to put, and then I'll measure it, and it'll come right down to the piano hinge. Yeah. So I'll do that and set a time lapse. Okay, so I got this round piece cut out. Got some 1-inch aluminum to put in there. Nice and clean coming up here. Nice clean cut coming over here. Clean this up around the radius. And then we'll just put new hucks in along the back. New hucks are going on the bottom. These will get rehucked in to the factory pitch. And yeah, let's make some tracks. All right, so we got Mark set up to do some TIG welding, so you can see my weld, Mark's weld, my weld, Mark's weld.
You sure that wasn't your weld?
Yeah, that's all right. But no, you know what? For your first time ever touching TIG weld, that's pretty damn good, Mark. I'm going to say, but and especially when you are left with the material that we're trying to weld on, it's not an easy feat to weld on old crap material like this. But now I'm just going to clean this up. I'm going to cut down that panel, and I'm going to get this welded up. See if I can't do it in an hour and a half. Awesome. All right, so we got the panel kind of fit up. So, I mean, fits as good as we can really make it because this body's probably been a little twisted. Maybe somebody jumped it back in the day. We'll do it with what we can and make it look good at the end. So, set up a time lapse and start tacking. Okay, so finished welding, did some touch-up grinding, did some hammer and dollying. It actually turned out better than I thought it was going to.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, what happened was this material is actually slightly thinner than this stuff, Mark.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the piece that we measured off of, it was it was a patch, and the patch that they put on wasn't the same material that was on the truck.
So it's not the original skin.
Exactly. So I mean, like, short of actually drilling out all the hucks and replacing the skins.
No.
But once we get to that point, then we're gonna open up another can of worms, and interior things are gonna be messed, because this body, you can just tell it's just tweaked a little.
Oh, it's tweaked. Well,
Yeah.
that's why I had to use that ram to open up this opening so the damn door would close.
Yeah, so, I mean, this will be good. Once you get the hucks coming down here, and the hucks coming down
Oh,
here,
yeah.
and here, it'll really pop some of this like little oil canning out.
Yep.
And then a little bit of body fill to clean up some of that stuff that was kind of hard to, blend in there. I did the best I could, but I mean, like, when the camera doesn't show us up close, I mean, the body's kind of wowed a little bit here and there.
Oh, these old trucks, I mean, there's no way. It's 40, 45 years old. I mean,
Yeah, so.
it's going to have some tweaks.
Well, that's a hard 40, man. Like, that's, you're not.
It's had a lot of owners.
Exactly, you know, this is the truck that sat at the VLT smoking and drinking every night after putting in a hard days of work.
Wheeling there, and he veers into the fucking VLT room and dumps money into the machines.
Lost all the liquor money, boys.
What?
That's the way she goes.
Like, it's not an easy life that it lives. So
Lived a hard life, yeah.
yeah,
for sure.
so we'll get her cleaned up. We're gonna do another patch panel down here, and then I'll do a splice, a little splice, and a little splice, and then we'll zip cut out for your oil fill.
Yeah, the door. Check the dipstick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll get that all cleaned up. I'll probably get some more. I'll just grab you some more piano hinge from work there.
That's just standard stuff.
Yeah, we got that lying around. And then,
Well, now we got a huck gun. That's easy.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's not the huck. That's the buck rivets.
yeah,
So I got to get some of those because I'm getting a new door skins and from the truck shods. And they're going to send me hopefully some buck bolts as well. But we got to figure out how to. You've got a trick for that, don't you?
yeah, I got a tool. So
Okay.
it's basically from the last video that kind of Mark just put out is where we helped him, and I was doing some body work, and we were finishing hucking in that big hole conversion. Well, some people were quick to comment that it's obviously held on with solid rivets. Well, that's how they're supposed to get held on. That door has been obviously reskinned at some point in time, and they used whatever they had.
Whatever they had laid around, yeah.
Because they used blind rivets, but we'll get them put with these proper ones. I have an aircraft hammer, body like a pneumatic hammer,
Yeah.
with the doming tops already and the bucking bars. So this will be quite easy to get done, and just another weekend for me coming by.
I always appreciate you stopping by to help me, Blake. I wouldn't have a prayer doing this stuff.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, thanks for now. Thanks for watching. Tune in again and hit subscribe if you haven't. Till next time.